Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our 190 Expanded Jungle Let's Play as we continue here for episode 11 from turn 107 in the autumn season of 211. So hopping back in, we are currently Duke, or Duchy of Hanning, and we're very close to reaching King. There's only about 85 points away, and as we level up our commanderies and pick up new territories from the south, and maybe perhaps in the north as well as we are dealing with Li Jue, we basically decided to just go crazy with the number of armies to solve our problems. The farmers are doing well, we're getting our generals to level up, and then we can get better units. It's not entirely just exploiting, low-level units, it's just the fact that our generals aren't that leveled up yet. So our second son, I think he will just go down this route. And over here, we also have a level up on Sun Yun, who is very close to picking up Heartseeker. Yeah, it doesn't matter who leads. I guess she could get more experience by leading, so let's put her there. And then we have one good army. And all we have to do is basically set up a trap around... Oh, I just can't get to a very good... There we go, 90%. 35, we'll take it. Then we go to 70. She has movement. Is it because of this army here? It is. I have to move out of its zone of control, which is actually pretty big. And these are all 10% for some reason. Is Suriname bad at laying ambushes for some reason? Could be the case. Alright, triple ambush. And we raise our army here to bait them over. Not sure who we will raise, but that's the plan. Or we just don't do anything and they just come for an empty commandery and same thing. Right, we need Zhang Liao's army to come. He actually has good units because he's rank 7. And then we take the path and then we go over here and take the capital. And perhaps grab the emperor with it. Zhao Wei is moving over here. I think he's fighting someone. Liu Bei. Good luck with that. And over here, we're doing a chase down on a lot of these Naman factions. So they have two armies behind us, both not capable of taking any of our commanderies, or even counties. We are trying to reach here. Should be nobody home. That's Zhang Jin's army, trying to get home to his place. This should be a free take, and then we have to walk our way back out, which is going to be a little bit annoying. Over here, we're running out of supplies. Could they attack us? No, they don't have the movement. We basically have to fight him. He's blocking the way to the T. So let's get him. Over here, we don't know where the enemy can come from. That's the only concern. Lady Zhuo's not at war with us. We are at war with this. I think this calls for another ambush setup. Guess he should lead because he has this access pretty quick. Let's say we move him to... There's a 70% right here. But do we have... Yeah, this is better.
正在行进，耐心等候，敌军必中圈套。
Alright, we can have some patience because we just don't know how many armies we can expect. And to build this up, we definitely want that one. We want that one. So we're just doing a lot of flips. We could use Administrator here. This is actually one of the best commanderies in the game because it has 3 base income counties. No other commandery can boast that. Unfortunately, I don't have a super good administrator. This is only if we care about corruption reduction, which I guess we do. It's growing. So, in a sense, Munchon's reduction would help a lot until we get the faction-wide corruption reduction up. But all the other figures are much worse on him. Ooh, there's a plus 5% on her. 10% from all source from authority. I mean, she's one of those kids who just came of age. We could fire her. We could do Zhang Hong. Right, there's silk and spice on him because of the strategist, and then a decent amount of commerce to combo with the industry. Alright, let's do Zhang Hong here. Couple more level ups. Let's get Fire Arrow first. He will probably end up in some sort of faction-wide role in the future, so let's grab all the 4 skills down here. She's been with us for a few turns. I think we just fire her. Oh. This is Yenbaihu's kid, I'm guessing by the name, given by the mod. Alright, let's recruit and see who she works for. Not willing to spy. Worked for Coral last. Most likely is a spy, I'm guessing. I'm willing to give her a chance, see if we can turn her. These bonuses are really good. I mean, for going tall, which we are doing. Bob Play stays regional. Don't touch that one. Wulin is gonna go lots of food. Or food multipliers. Yeah, we should bring it to a small regional, but let's get these done first. These are fast. We reached our Imperial City status. We can push this to our Imperial Palace. Get ready for a big prestige jump and king rank. They don't have a temple here. Surprising. Okay, so basically from the city itself, we have a plus 30 public order, which is what's funding this. But I think we would like to have a temple. Income from all sources. What do we have here? We have industry. That's about it. I think a school for culture income. And maybe just a standard private workshop build. It's not a lot. Labor might even be better. Yeah, labor would be better with peasantry here. Yeah, this is more of a utility building because we want not only the income but also the experience boost. I think this is pretty much full built. Need to be a large regional for that. Do we need to be a large regional for this? Ouch. Okay. We have the food, I guess. I mean, but see, the thing about that is, if you're going to go large regional, don't you just go Imperial for 2 more slots? I don't know if I mean, I see why they design like that. Or else there's no incentive to ever stop a large regional. At least this might give you a reason to just say stop. Like you get all the high tier buildings and you're just good. Or else you can't build it. But then it kind of makes you feel like, well, I kind of want to get all my buildings up. Why don't I just go... It's 10 extra food. Why don't I just go Imperial and get 2 more slots? Even if it doesn't make sense for everything else. Anyways, we are just going to need more food. And we should be able to get them. It's not going to be a big deal. Let's continue. Oh, whether we want to army out on the field or not. We could look into that. The fact that there's no air makes me feel like I can't kill anyone. This could be a very useless spy. He's lost a lot of land. He has like 3 territories. So that means there must be someone else who owns this? Maybe Mulu. because we have no vision of him. Doesn't look like he's over here because of Shihui. Li Jue, we're not done with you yet. Unless...
到此为止了。
if we maintain this war until we hit king rank, we could confederate him? Maybe? Oh. Ah, never mind. Really hates us. And an extra army, I think, might be better. I don't think the North needed it. Let's do it here. We have a little bit of punishment here. Do we want to do it back here just to see if they want to move up? We can also take a look at Lady Jerome later. So let's say we recruit here. We get the local,
拿起武器，
who doesn't work well with anyone. Yan Yan's administrator. He's not really going to be used. We can do we level him up for the siege weapons that we want to give him?
西宁神
And then the infinite heal that we haven't been using.
告诉众人，我回来了。
Alright, so he can get some good units now. I mean, well, nothing wrong with the fire archers. I don't think the cunning makes sense on him. We're gonna do axe throwers. Quite fond of those guys right now. He can do fire archers. Then maybe a couple javelin throwers to mix things up. And then we can do 2 boosts. And then just more infantry, I think. Especially in the forest. He doesn't have reach yet, but he will get there next level. He's not there yet. You're also not there yet. Can we do a different weapon? Something more aggressive? Yeah, unfortunately we don't have militia tier units in this group. We'll take extra movements. Extra movements and stats. Alright, looking good. I think this army is gonna do fine. And that should be everything we have. Let's continue. Alright, our ambush failed, but we caught one out of place because they're moving all 3 towards us, but the 10% one's the one that triggered instead of these 2. And we basically caught his army out with a close victory. I like the low, right? He has the elite army. This makes sense. Let's take the delegate. That's fine. We still have so many troops left. As long as we stay together, they can't do anything to us. Ooh, we got a gold follower item. He dropped his weapon too. Okay. Alrighty. Seems like they all have really good abilities to walk by our armies. He went from in front of us, around our zone of control. Right, he went around and went behind us. I mean, it's a normal move, it just takes a lot of movement. Thank you, Emperor. We lost like 1 point fighting Li Jue last turn. I don't know if we want to keep bashing Zhao Wei, but I guess we do. We need supplies. We need to get this as quickly as we can. Which is next turn. No. Do we have a deal with them?
请坐，大人。
Oh. Okay, we'll leave him alone. There's a chance we can confederate later. We just basically have to move the other side. We'll take this and join the fight here. Do you need food? It's winter, he just took a very big settlement. It's not a lot. Because I'm leveling up a lot of places, I'm a little worried about how much it's going to cost me. Let's do this. We'll keep a few food here and there. Yeah, they also bump into the ambush, didn't fall for any of it, and then walk right back out. Kind of crazy. He is now the administrator over here, so let's pick up the administrative traits. He has the public order. We picked up elite trainer, which is a great army item. So Jianning, probably want commerce and industry boosts. We don't have any boosting items here, but we could do maybe like just a good stat boost. Authority would just be income to all sources. And then we can get a little army bonus on top of that. Oh, and we can also do the army horse, the authority horse. So they're on march. Do we just wipe them? I guess we do. Nice little heroic, should mean double capture, hopefully. No. No capture. I guess because our leading general's rank 1, which hopefully will get fixed as we continue to level him up. No weapons. Our poor weapons is really in a shortage. I still don't know what they're up to. This is also concerning, but I'm going to wait for them to take care of it because it's just easier than us walking through the forest. We had a good percentage. It was like 70%, and neither of them triggered. I saw 70. There's one definitely somewhere here. There it is. I mean, people are still falling for it, so hopefully we'll get them. They will probably move over here towards their last place, but I doubt one army is enough, so I might have to go with them. Seeing Zhang Wei's army out like this in the winter means he doesn't have anything here. Could be an opening in the future. Nice little rank up for everyone here. They're not going to be in the same army in the future just because, you know, they're not the right types. We have them all out and caught. He got beaten. Do we throw everyone at the pass this turn, even though we have no... Oh, we do have siege weapons. Or do we wipe out these two on this side, who did fall for the trap and then take the Emperor? Or at least we can wipe him out. Oh, they're both so tempting. I guess this is so strong that we go for this side. Okay, so we want everyone to get into reinforcement range without blocking the path. And the quality here is this is probably just going to be a delegate. Like, we don't actually trust fighting with these two. Ooh, drop that sword, drop that sword. Lu Bu's wife. Oh, but the item is so good. Xiliang commanders, we can actually get Xiliang cavalry. She's 52. What are the chances we capture her again? She's willing to work for us. It is low, to be honest. Alrighty, well you can get Deltran, right? We'll open up that path. There's no items here. Let's just let her go.
唯有扫清六合，
Okay, the city garrison is tough, but maybe not impossible.
打起精神来，我军所向披靡。
Because it's worth wiping him out for sure.
养兵千日，用兵一时。
Okay, the garrison didn't come. The Emperor's like, no, they're here to rescue me. You guys cannot go out.
承天所助，我军必胜。这次饶你们一命，快去！
Alright, we wiped out both armies. And now we can take the Emperor?
拿起武器，
Right, because I don't know if we have enough left.
正气如火，熊熊不息。
We do. Alright. Let's take the Emperor. We're not restoring, but I think this also gives us enough prestige or close to
则
it.
战无不胜。
Liberate.
绝不在危。
We have to mediate peace for the Han. What? They said yes? Well, yeah, okay. I expected some no's. Promote. We ranked up. No item? Headstrong battering ram? What a name. Yeah, uncomplicated. Makes sense.
天下统一又进一步。
Do we move our capital to Chang'an? I don't think so. I think if we were really a Taoist regime, we probably want to be closer to the Holy Mountains. There's Qingchengshan right outside of Chengdu. Lemeishan's also in this area. Longhushan's also near. Yeah, I don't think we switch. Max this. And then the other points, I don't think assignments really matter that much. Trade would be nice. Do we want to take the 5% upkeep? It's not a really big penalty, but can we maintain enough trade partners? I think spies is probably what's the most beneficial here. Take the 15-point hit instead of the 5-point hit to get one more spy, but also 5 more points of max cover. Well, that's so awkward. I think we take this. We already got the penalty. Let's get one more assignment.
汉室走向。
No, we're gonna stay. Lu? Yeah, that flag is weird. A new dynasty. So satisfaction goes up, replenishment goes up, public water tanks, population growth tanks, relationship with other Han factions tank. It's a very acceptable setup for us. Winter of 211. So the other two kingdom is Gongsun-Zan, Kingdom of Yan, and Liu Bei, Kingdom of Shuhan. No one in the south could do anything? And Ma Teng, you're not strong enough? I'm a little shocked by those. Okay, Confederation's now on the table. Right, we actually have the ability to confederate. Do we have any willing ones or close enough to willing one that we can make it work? I mean, even with the new, can't promise anyone like multiple per turn deals, we can still maybe try to get some stuff to work. He only has a gate pass. I can see why he's super close. We're losing friendship with everyone, which kind of sucks because they're all Han factions, but that should tide over. 48. It might be just the war. There's no more Imperial favor. His army's caught out in the open. If we're done over here and we can continue to just throw food deals at Maton, I think that will work. So basically, can we link a peace deal into a confederation? We can, but he's not happy about it. He's willing to take a vassalization. The annex would be pretty damaging to our trustworthiness. I don't want that. Why don't we just finish him off in battle? There's only 3 territories left, and he does have 1 decent army. Actually 2. This one heals up pretty quickly, especially in the gates. He's nowhere close to liking us. At this point, I would actually want the Sun Path, just so that they can stop healing from it. He's a bandit, which is why the Hun debuff didn't really hurt him. He needs food. He's so negative. And he doesn't have money. What about items? Ooh. Armor is definitely less useful. I mean, that's worth 1.5. We take that. And quite the haul.
我方接受。我可没心情。
Oh. We'll pass. They're basically people that no one else likes. Okay, honestly, these values aren't very high. We gotta figure out our court. Our son's staying. Sima Yi's staying. Guojia's staying. He is not staying. Go get us some corruption reduction. He's rank 8, which is not bad. But he's also not good here. Replenishment for garrisons. Not terrible, but we got better people for this. Fei, for example, has a much more satisfaction boost. But not much else. There is a good chance that Zhang might be better up here. Because we get the attack boost, faction support boost, diplomatic income from tributary. That one's not really relevant. Construction cost, that's okay. We have enough reductions in that to make it work. It's probably from a trait. Wait, it's not. Is it just from low expertise stat? It is. Okay. We can actually fix that, I think. I mean, her high resolve stat, her high instinct stat. Okay, but just thematically, I think she should be Grand Commandant. No, that's too weak. I think we have enough construction cost reduction. I feel like that's just overkill. Everything's ready so close to free. Yeah, these are just army boosts. No, doesn't make any sense on her. Mostly spying. Armor, pass. Ooh, defensive bonus for all forces, damage boost, and then melee evasion increase for melee infantry. I actually kind of like this. Zhang Yi might be considered. Zhang Ren, pass. Fei Yi, we're considering. Zhang Yi, pass. Our wife, I think there's no reason why she should be considered. She was never even considered for air, so we know she's no good. She's just a passive boost. The Oya is personal for siege weapons. Ahui Nan. Just for 8 public order, not worth it. Military boost for himself. Military boost for himself. Administrator bonus. He came of age and we didn't fire him. But he has a 15% income from all sources. But that's probably it, right? Yeah, no, I think we actually should fire him. We forgot to fire like 2 of the kids that round. Oh, yes, Yamahu's kid, who had some interesting bonuses. So her bonus is construction time and construction cost, which did catch our eye. Her recruitment cost increases because she has low instinct, which we can try to boost with some items. Given that we haven't found anyone else worthy of these positions, I don't need more food. Redeployment. Okay, we could go either Fei Yi for one of these, just overall satisfaction boost for everyone, which I think we need. And then defensive bonus. It's basically just a defensive bonus. And melee evasion for melee infantry. So we want to go purple for a lot of our recruitment. Or we go with Yamahu's kid and we basically get a bunch of construction discounts. 23%. I think most buildings would be free after we put her in here. How about we put her in first and then we switch her out after we're done building. And then we put Zhang Yi in for defensive bonus. Zhang Yi's still very young. 23. I like it. Let's do it. Let's see. Surya is family, so she should probably be here. Jia Xu can be in charge of supplies, maybe ceremonies, because he's kind of old. And his spy bonus makes sense. You're pretty high ranked. Charge of defense. Anyone else pretty high rank? Ahui Nan. Get us supplies. Lomping takes care of horses. And then we'll fill in a couple administrator down here. This might be the best item we have for one of these leadership roles. Honestly, kind of sad, but it is what it is. And we might need to shore up some of our weaker stats so we don't have any negatives. Actually, he looks fine. Yeah, nothing is showing negatives. He has at least like close to 50 points. Nah, we don't need that bonus. Character experience, I think we could use that. And then we haven't unlocked these because there's not enough yellow turbans fights. What we could do is just increase his points overall. These just add attribute points, like Smiley's getting 10 points to everything. Let's give you 6 points to everything. Yeah, he's in the right position. He keeps that bonus. I'm fine with that. He's not on the field yet. Maybe it's just some stat boost. I don't really care that much for defensive against enemy spies. Maybe I should, because we're going to be recruiting a lot of weird people here and there. Yeah, it's not much, but we'll take it. Yeah, she's also in a key position now. Balance stat increases. And she'll probably see the field. We want to boost this instinct up. It's ridiculously low. Oh, maybe this is... but she's not going to see the field, is she? At least not soon. Okay, we want to just find some instinct boosting item. And then we're fine. Just take away that negative, and then we're fine with her. She can also get one of these +6 stats. They probably should have flipped. Fei should be the keeper, chief of records, and she should be the senior. It's fine. It's just warning. 国家 ranked up. Let's go to fire arrows over here. He has everything set up. He has the title. Our son's all set up. He has the title. We're looking good. Zhang. I was saving the other +10 for her. It's fine. I mean, we don't have any other items for them anyways. So getting a replenishment bonus is not the end of the world. Alright, administrators. We need one for bot. Just a simple food peasantry boost. Zhang could work. Ma Zhong could work. Just basically picking out a champion. 42%, 45%. I think Zhang wins. Jing Zhao will have a decent amount of income. Probably favoring either a strategist or a sentinel. But Zhang Yi might be in a faction-wide position later on. But I guess he could get experience this way. And then switch over later. Yeah, I think that's a good call. Alright, we have 31k. Got all the positions down. Xiaoyang's making us the most money right now. And we have plenty of public order to spare. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like she's seeing the field anytime soon. We do need more characters. We will try to get them either through capture, confederation, or maybe even just kids coming of age. And just the food boosts. I don't think we're doing any industry here. Yeah, everything's free. Everything is free. Got the inn. Private workshop. Do we do marketplace here? I guess we do the silk. Makes sense. Yeah, not everything's free here yet, just because this is not a sentinel. We're missing some bonuses, but it's still pretty ridiculous. I think we definitely favor industry. Yeah, still looking for the final conversion here, and then it basically be all income sources, and we're going tall here. Okay, since she's not coming out on the field, maybe she can work here. We are at war with them, so a spy wouldn't hurt. Plus 65? What? Okay, he has a lot. First off, if we're doing like 3 generals per army, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4 armies on the field. He has Dian Wei, Li Ru, Lady Wu. I mean, because Sun Ce's faction got wiped, so his people are going everywhere. And this roster is just deep. Xu Shu, Sun Ce. Wow. So he basically inherited Sun Ce's faction, in a sense, and supposedly have insane anti-spying. And yes, we are at war with them. Okay, in the aftermath of this victory here, we still have to defend Jingzhao. We still have to defend this.
正在行进。
扫平天下。
记住我的大名。
Okay, I think most things look good. We have the option to peace out if we want to peace out on a few of these. We're kind of out of generals to summon onto the field. Everyone's doing assignments down here, and everyone's in the field up here. So, yeah, we're maxed. We need to get some more generals. That's probably priority number 1, but let's continue here. Alrighty, breaking coalitions, joining. Oh, these two becoming friends is not on the bingo card. And the 2 kingdoms in the north are fighting already. Our spy is returning right away. Not what we wanted, but I guess that spy is pretty useless with the plus 65. Headstrong Battle Maiden. I mean, we might just recruit them to check them out. Zerong, former faction leader, but also went to Shihui. Everyone going south, huh? Baolan. Chenwen. Yeah, let's say we... Ooh, comes with a gold item. Right, he did. We missed recruiting him before. He had that last time. No one took it. Now he joins us. I'm not so sure about the fate of his weapon. I will like that. Man, it's expensive. Wait, okay, the price is the same. Just that one's particular. Oh, Jianning boost, we like that. Give her a lot of bonuses for the next couple turns. Sure. And whatever negative you have, let's get rid of it. We're gonna start picking up some of the corruption reducing bonuses that we kind of skipped over before because we didn't have enough land. Now we definitely have enough land. Let's get the 5% here, 5% here, and then work towards the 4% there.
力求上进，功名震天。
We suddenly have better vision because of the spy we had, even though they're coming back now. Please don't be plus 65. There we go. Let's be reasonable. So, not much in this faction. He is family. And yeah, we have 2 members now. But no heir, right? No heir to kill. So that's awkward. What do we do here? We could just steal both of them so they come back and work for us. Because we need people right now. Alright, so the good news is Golan's not a spy. We see that he's willing to spy. So he's safe. He can actually keep his weapon. Oh, Jamato. I mean, artistically, I think this is actually a better representation of what Jamato should look like in terms of the width. The in-game model is way too big. It's a very thin blade. Spear Infantry, rank 5, safe to recruit, comes with units. Oh, beautiful. Grudge against Household, but coming from Shihui's faction, this feels like a spy situation, but we're probably just going to keep him on the bench for a little while. Oh, right, he has those bomb throwers and the warrior monks. Everyone comes with a little bow. Okay, how many army can we have? We have 9 more armies. He's picked up all the administrator stuff. Let's pick up some more useful skills. Get our supply back up.
我的事迹四海传扬，天与不取，必受其咎。
And then they will face off against these. They picked up a lot of characters, but they don't have them on the field, which makes sense because they picked them up late. Alright, Tuan, where are you going? Didn't expect to see us? They disbanded everyone, so I think we let them go now.
正在行军，回家的感觉真不错。
There's no one here. They should start moving.
稍事休息，淹没敌军。
Maybe even... do we want to march and risk it? Something comes out of nowhere. Maybe they're ambushed. Yeah, let's not risk it. Let's take it slow. We want to maneuver to here. Try to wipe them out. He left the safety of that. He also left the replenishment of that. It's like the worst decision ever. He's definitely coming here. If one ambush doesn't work, we'll have 2 ambushes. Ooh, they're bleeding supplies. %95%? Looks pretty good to me. I mean, we want to grab this. It should be fine. I mean, yes, I would love to get them better units, but that's going to have to wait until we're done with that fight at least. And do we still have a food deal with them? 3 more turns. Okay. We want to keep them fed until we're done with this mess at least. And since they don't have an emperor seat, they're not really high on the list. So let's do buildings and then let's summon some new armies. We went Imperial. We're probably going to go Imperial everywhere. That seems to be the trend now. Peasantry and industry, which means this. There's also a good amount of commerce, but I don't think we do market wharf here. Doesn't make sense. There's no silk income for this. So we do school. Government support could also make sense. We didn't even do a tax collection. Let's do school. I want the general experiences to just go up faster. That way we can get better units. 120. What a cheap build. Yeah, I was chatting with the developers about, well, the mods, about the cost stacking on these, because it gets really ridiculous in the late game. Like, the game has this weird difficulty curve right now with the mod, where it's like super slow, super hard in the beginning. And then like they put so many bonuses on the reform tree, as well as the fact that your skills, your like expertise skills, right, gives faction-wide cost reduction in the prime minister roles. So now you have like all these bonuses being stacked. Previously, like not all 5 stats gave something faction-wide, but now they do. So it's causing like this late game inflation of bonuses that's making it snowball like crazy. So once you get through that like pretty much impossible early game, you're fine. It gets like crazy easy, and that difficulty curve needs to be looked at. And they're debating a couple things, like some sort of like administrative boost, where like the more land you have is like corruption, kind of what like CA does with a lot of their other games, where we have T, right? We have T. Can we switch? Yeah, we don't have any builds. Okay, don't was building where they like increase administration costs, like the percentage gains to your like construction costs, similar to corruption. I don't like that. I actually don't think that's a good idea. I could lose some points to get look at it. It's crazy now. We can do this to get some weapons, which is what this is, and we can also get a reform from that. I don't believe in this. Personally, I just never think you need buildings like this to defend. You can definitely defend without these. That also doesn't make a lot of sense here. That's okay. I don't love it, but that's okay. We might change it later. Let's educate these savages. Ooh, culture income faction wide? And the entrepreneur. The marketplace is getting leveled up. Okay, so there's like what, 3T? 75%. It's not a crazy bonus, but that's still nice. Yeah, I think instead of what the modders are proposing, I prefer it if they just increase the upkeep costs of the top tier units. Because right now the imbalance is that your income is too high, right? Everything just builds up to your income growing because you're taking more land and you're leveling up all your buildings, right? Your base taxation income is your big chunk. And that is always going to be growing in a campaign, which makes perfect sense. You just need to have ways to spend it. And the biggest expense you ever have is your army upkeep, right? Whatever you do with construction costs, even if you increase it, it's like a one-turn thing, right? And you're always going to be trying to stack as much discount as you can in one place and build it, like whether you're using assignments, using like a good administrator, that's never going to catch up to how fast your taxation income is going to grow. So the best way is just give top tier units better things and make them super expensive. And you're not worried about AI kind of cheating you on that because you need to have high ranking generals to even recruit those guys. So they're ready to lock behind something. And then once you have access to them, like this incentivizes you to upgrade your late game army. Like we're running peasants, right? This also fixes this problem. Peasants are too strong. Units don't, like there's not enough of a difference between a super low tier unit and a super high tier unit. Like we can't even see it on this guy because he's low rank. But let's say we pick someone who's high rank. Like if you look at the units, this is first tier, right? It's a militia tier. And then there's some cheaper versions of it from our faction. But just using the standard Saber militia, it costs 90 upkeep per turn. Ignore the recruitment cost because that's a one-time expense, right? This is how much you're paying per turn. I feel like the difference between this and a medium tier unit and even like a top tier unit, like we can access to, wow, Chencang Guardians? This is a local thing. That's kind of cool. That's like a local, Chencang is it's an area in this, it's like a stronghold. Haven't seen this yet, but we'll take a look at that later. But like this is a top tier unit, right? it's not that much more expensive, especially considering how much you're making. So what if the lower tier units stayed kind of like this cost level, but then their stats are bad? Like you have morale that you can play around with. You have base damage, right? They don't get armor piercing damage. They get just base damage. And they don't get armor. So they're just basically fodder. That's your lower tier unit. And then your medium tier units, you improve on the morale. You improve on how much armor piercing damage they get. And you improve on how much armor they get. And then you really jump those level up for these units. Right? So you basically have your 3 different tier of units that you want to upgrade to once you have the levels that you need on the general, and then just make them a lot more expensive. So like if this upkeep is 500, but one of these units can kill like 6 of these units, you would upgrade and you would eat up the cost. And your whole army being that 500 like versus 100, right? If this is 500 and you can kill off 6 of those, you can only have 6 slots. You would pay up the 3,000 to get 5 of these. And those 3,000 will help you eat into your treasury. And they will actually feel useful. That's kind of the point I'm trying to make. But anyways, we are good. And we'll see what the modders do, right? Because they're not going to just take my advice. They're going to balance what they want to do. It's their mod. Makes sense. There's got to be someone we can try to confederate. I'm not going to conquer everyone. Hunsui at 42 while being -3. It's promising, but we already have a deal with him. About the Han Empire. I guess since we didn't restore, it's not really an option for us. I mean, Zhang will be nice pickup. Already did all the deals we can. He's not liking us. I mean, everyone hates us because of the new strategic threat and also the new faction influence from us becoming a new dynasty. We just gotta get through this period, I guess. -25. Let's continue. Alrighty, failed ambush, but we caught them out. We don't get any help. We can fight this on the field, I think. They have a lot of cavalry. We don't have a lot of spears, so that could be a problem. Their cavalry also have high armor, which means these guys don't do well. Our generals are also not healthy. We get 50% replenishment? Oh, because we got the 20% extra boost from, yeah, then withdrawal. He's bleeding out, we're healing. Why force it? Alrighty, it's a faction we have 2 spies in. It's not gonna save you. I mean, we are in need of maybe assignment characters down the line, so I don't think we get rid of them now. I think we do keep them unless they're like really bad. This just feels pretty standard. We didn't put out an army over last turn. How are they just have no supplies? Like they're on a place that heals so much. Wow, they have no food. They're negative food. They have no reserves. Oh, they're done. They're so done. He runs. We kind of want to make sure we grab this. Let me just go here. Then we'll grab this soon. I don't think we need to ambush him anymore. I mean, yes, we're all farmers, but they're bleeding out so much. The question is, do we wait one more turn or do we just go now? I think we wait one more turn because they're just bleeding out so fast. And they might even step into an ambush. Yeah, over here we just chase him away and let him bleed out. We want to grab this first and then go fix him up. It also looks like they're kind of like swapping units to lower tier just because they probably don't have money. It's just faction-wide starvation. Okay, this is a headache. We're not at war with them. And there is currently a food deal. 5 turns. We park ourselves here and just wait. Looks clean. Looks like no one's coming. We summon the new army here.
莫要急躁，心如利刃，恪守职责。我已归来，百姓是
It'd be really nice if he dies of old age right now, because then we don't have to worry about him being a spy. We can pass these on to a strategist.
山虽万仞，难避怒雷。
Infantry of Jing. I don't want to. I don't actually care for top tier, you know, spear guard. I want something more aggressive. Territorial archers. I mean, yeah, it's good on defense, but Golan is a Alliance sharpshooter. Yeah, I mean, these are great units. Like, we played with these before, I think Trevin's faction. But he's a champion. Like, he even has bonuses for spear, so it's definitely spear. We probably have to wait for Azor Dragons down the line. Do we just go for General Defenders right now? They're not good, but at least they're unbreakable. Keep changing positions on us. There we go. There we go. Couple cavalry. He has the similar setup of 3 bonuses. And they're different bonuses, right? Because they're different versions of this. So they can actually stack like 2 offensive bonuses. Be kind of interesting. Get our schools up and running. We need more food. Do I need more construction cost discount? Probably not. Hit her. She's gonna retreat though. 75% on the open field. We'll take that. He has to come down. This is a family member. It might be a lot of work. Oh, plus 20. Might be a... Let's see if he has any no defense there. Okay. Might be a lot of work for nothing. They have a lot of family. We might have to kill a lot of people to get to him. Because even if we annex him using the spy mechanic, it's like a negative penalty for just one. What might be better is that we just do improved relations until we get this to positive, right? And then we just confederate him. That might be the better play. Zhang we might actually just want for the character. Used to be a faction leader. Must have some items or bonuses, potentially. +3, it's acceptable. Let's get another set, so we don't have to gamble in case he has spy defense there. Plenty of generals. Zhang Yan's there. He's in the north. He's northwest. Okay. Oh, I can straight up kill the leader, but I can't kill the heir. So I guess we'll just keep killing leaders. We do have mistrust, so we're good. Who will become leader next? Right? That's kind of what we're asking. Looks like she did. I mean, we have 2 family members. We can keep doing this until one of them become the faction leader. Right? That's kind of the hope. I guess we'll upgrade this until we get our entrepreneur. Let me see if I can hurry this up. There we go. We get our entrepreneur. We definitely want to end up on the silk path, which does... It still gives entrepreneurs. Okay. Now we can build what we want. School. Private workshop. Maybe temple. I don't think we can do tax because population is going to be very high here. Just get an all income boost. Yeah, this is just pure peasantry. We'll see what they do. All right, that's the biggest fight we have in front of us. So Zhang fell for the trap. And I think this is gonna be not his final battle, but he's done after this. We caught the other person who's modest and perspective, not bad. And we need generals, so we'll take her. Okay, I mean, seeing these two work together is just so weird. They grab coral as well. Ooh, maybe they can expand actually. More characters for us to consider. They're starting to shift this way, but we are gonna first wipe out Tuan once and for all. Why not the bow? I feel like this is still over. Does he have any more land? I don't know if he has. I'm gonna gamble that he has more land. Okay, it's not a faction wipe, so we still have a chance at it. Even if we can beat them, which I think we can, I can't deal with the return attack, can I? Can we just wait for them? They're not interested in coming over here. They're interested in going over there. That ambush didn't do us any good. Zhang has a ambush boost on her, which is why these percentages are so high.
设伏于此。
So maybe we can catch her like that and then just wait for them and then see if he comes back. We can always pull back to safety, wait for them to replenish. We got some free targets here. They are slow in putting up more units.
开战！智取胜于强攻，正用得上此城。
Oh, it's Naman rebels down here. Okay. Where is Tuan's... Like, where is Tuan still alive in? Like, is he over here? I don't see a place where he should still be alive.
杀呀！杀呀！
We're dividing up our force, which could backfire.
天下苍生，
I think we do march here.
做好准备。
Oh, wait a minute.
保持原样，到此为止了。
This kind of sucks. Because if I take her last piece of land with Naman, how they are designed, they actually would just get destroyed.
且等敌
But I don't really want to tap the deal. I don't want to take the untrustworthy hit. It's not worth it. We can wait a couple turns. Yeah, he's doomed. This is the more difficult take, but they've been bleeding out, so that's fine.
杀呀！
I think we just let them bleed out a bit more. We make sure he's dead for good.
释放怒火，消灭敌军。乱军终于得以平息。
That's just a sitting duck. Yeah, join us. We need
好评
people.
乱贼，澄清四海。快去！摆设宴席，欢呼庆祝吧！
We also don't have siege weapons, so maybe we do have to siege now. At least set this up.
上阵杀敌。
谨遵命令，我军所向披靡。
Yeah, we'll have this next turn. He's useless. I want the land.
遍天下。 我军如有天助，气焰大盛，斗志重燃，激情更盛。
Could they technically beat us? They can, but I think this is when we summon the new army. The new ones, spy that came back. Let's put you to use. We know you're safe.
污浊，
We'll recruit a couple new guys. Chiriju.
恪守职责。
Wait, Luo Tong? This is Luo Jun's son. Luo Jun is the chancellor who worked under Liu Chong.
请下命令，我已归来，百姓是否安好？
Yes, there's a chance everyone's a spy. Unfortunately. But fortunately, everyone's really happy in our faction, so even if they are a spy, we might have a chance to turn them. And man, are his units fun. Okay, Harden, go away. This is an infantry that's masquerading as a cavalry, which is unique. This one doesn't make sense on him. Ah, the pirates unit. We can keep these. The bandits, no. This is definitely Gunning's group. If I didn't have these infantry, I'd probably go full cavalry here, but the movement on the field's not going to be any faster. There's no point. Instead, we go with... we go with 3 to get all 3 boosts. And then over here, you just need more rank. Convicted convicts? Another local flavor. Let's just go spam the axes. They worked well. Okay, this part is totally fine. Back down here, this looks good, that looks good, that looks good, that looks good. A little bit of shame about that. Do we just extract him? It's like a huge faction, but what can we even do here? Not in the army. Not member of the family. There's very little I can do here, so I feel like we just extract him. Open up the slot for us to use. And we get a nice strategist who should be pretty well leveled. Range units become cheaper thanks to bamboo. Oh, it's 50%. So 150% at tier 3. Because 3 of them. It's not bad. Population needs to grow faster there. Silk. Wow, how many build slots do we have? Oh, I guess we have 6 million population, makes sense. Alright, looks good. That food deal expires this turn, so they might do something to us. We can't respond till the turn after. It's a bit unfortunate. Wait, if they're willing to... Nope. If they're willing to confederate, we will take them now. No one's close. Let's continue. Alrighty, pretty peaceful turn for us. Lots going on around the world. They are pulling farther and farther away for some reason. He is an administrator, but he's not going to end up being an administrator, so I don't really want to go down those routes. That's all he has left.
立刻群敌。稍事休息。大义将临，莫敢不从。百姓定会丹食湖江，夹道欢迎。
Okay, so he went a little farther. We just have to
我
catch
看到了几
him
户人家，但这还算不得城市。
廉洁奉公，
here with an ambush when he walks out.
正在行进。
天灭
Can't
皆
assist
伪
on the fight. He can no longer come back.
寇盗总比庙堂之上滚滚诸公干净得多。
Okay, we might leave this as our save, and we'll come back and fight this next time. Finally, a fight that we actually feel like we have to fight, because everything else has been just against garrisons and easy delegates or just massive
一
ambushes
统天下，
with very cheap units against just numbers. Kind of like this.
他们再也不敢小瞧我们了。
See, the farmers are too strong. That's what I feel like.
斗志重燃。
They need to make the lower tier units weaker, make the higher tier units stronger, and make them a lot more expensive. And that will also balance out the economy. Yeah, we got Heartseeker. They can turn around and... ooh, the question is, do we want to keep Ma Teng as a peaceful neighbor, or do we go after him? Do we want to go north? Right, that's a question. Because our targets are over here. We could take all these armies, maintain peace, and then just start attacking this way. Go through Cao Cao, go through Liu Bei. We can also send a couple army down back south to take care of Zhao Wei, who is still kind of trapped on our land, bleeding out because of supplies, because it's a dumb move going this far across. I'm hoping they can do something against Liu Bei because they declare, or get wiped. Either way. And then we go after Liu Bei later. We're still cleaning up in the south, but it looks good. After the Numman threat is over, they're down to 1, 2, 3, 4 counties. Maybe Tuan has another one over here. We're going after... also, Mulu's still alive, so maybe it's somewhere down south. We're going after Shi Hui, who has a lot of characters. Maybe we can beat him down to the point where he will take a confederation. It's unlikely. We might just have to go for the full faction wipe. And then we are interested in taking out these southern factions and grabbing these land, because they are pretty lucrative. We can get all the spice setups. There's some good commanders here with Zhang Ke. And then if no one's going to be that strong in the south, we might as well take the land. Liu Bei also holds a lot of it, so we need it. And then work our way north with a separate army group. We still have 7 slots. We just need characters. And as we get more land, we can afford those new armies. So it shouldn't be a problem. So if you guys enjoy this one, and we'll see you all next time. Bye!